Digital ads are cool, but it's super saturated. The oldest ads are billboards. Billboards have been around before everything else, before magazines, before TV, radio, internet. Billboards. It's just someone painted a sign on a piece of wood and they put it up. That was a billboard. They're not going anywhere either. They're never going to go anywhere. But you know what? There's a lot of underutilized space. That's not technically a billboard, maybe, but there are vacant storefronts all across America. And they're sitting there with for lease signs, sometimes in the windows, many times above the windows or around the windows on the building somewhere else. But these storefronts are just vacant, empty spaces, and many of them are in high traffic, high foot traffic, high vehicle traffic areas. And there are people, potential customers for someone, walking and driving by these spaces all day, every day. So space4ads.com, S-P-A-C-E, the number 4, A-D-S.com, is a marketplace where landlords with vacant storefronts and other types of properties too. So businesses with cargo vans, box trucks, semi-trailers that are just plain white, you'll see them everywhere. They can list these properties on our marketplace, Space for Ads, and then brands and advertising agencies can browse these and potentially put advertisements on them, and the property owner will get paid for that. So it's like Airbnb using spaces that are just sitting there empty. Well, now that's morphed into people who have entire spaces just for Airbnb. But right now we're focusing on storefronts, vacant storefronts, also existing businesses that have some extra windows. A lot of times there'll be an office or a restaurant it's on a storefront. It's at the ground floor, but it has windows that are maybe in their storage area or their office or the kitchen, and they frost them. They'll typically tint them or even sometimes just black them out some other way. They could be making money off having ads. And in many cases, these windows don't even necessarily look like they're part of the same business. But there are many types of brands that would like to advertise on vacant storefronts. So think about if you sell activewear. You could think of big brands, Lululemons, your athletic greens, even like foods. Think about a vacant storefront across the street from an Equinox gym or a Planet Fitness. Think about a vacant storefront right next to a Whole Foods or a Ralph's or a Publix, some other grocery store. Think about all the brands that sell in that grocery store, thousands of brands, food and beverage brands. So I feel like that would be a benefit to have an ad adjacent or across the street or within a block or two of a grocery store. Be the last advertisement people see before they go to the grocery store. Or if you sell shoes or activewear or some supplements, being across from a gym or next to a gym. If you sell things to younger crowd, being near schools or playgrounds, parks, you can go on and on. Think about all of the types of coffee shops, Starbucks, Costco. There's all types of stores, and there are vacant storefronts sprinkled in between all of these. Sometimes adjacent right next to a very busy place. So space4ads.com is the marketplace where that property owner can get paid, and brands have a whole new world of ad spaces that they could not access before. Just like people want to stay somewhere 20 years ago, you were going to stay in a hotel, maybe a hostel or a motel, and now you might just stay at an Airbnb. It wasn't even an option before. Now it might be your favorite option. So Space for Ads is that. Every vacant storefront will end up being listed on Space for Ads. Many of the business vehicles, the people who have cargo vans, box trucks, even semi-trailers driving all around the country, around the cities, they're going to be getting extra $500, $1,000, $1,500 plus per month just to have an ad on their vehicle while they do their normal business. It just makes enough sense that even if only a small percentage of those available spaces turn into advertisements, it's a nice large business. So go to space4ads.com and check it out for yourself. It's always updating. It's probably, by the time you see it, it's more updated than when I'm recording this video. Check it out. It's always improving. Space, the number 4, ads.com.